Everybody who's in the match, make sure that you guys are communicating.
Alright, we'll
Alright.
clear comps.
Okay.
Hey,
We'll clear
you just want
comms
to run her
after,
here.
we start. But,
Then make sure to call out discords.
confused. First thing I was gonna ask you is how much money do you have for Kovacs?
If you could go diva, I think that'd be better. Cause they might run double bubble.
Yeah, diva right. We can just meta them. Lamau.
Alright, I gotta turn on my Spotify real quick to enter God mode. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright, I can't hear shit. Let's go, boys.
Oh, I'm gonna have so fun trolling you guys on May.
No, this is gonna be painful.
Cable.
Where are we setting up?
Yeah.
Never mind. Are we gonna set up high or low? What are we doing?
I went up high, but I can drop low. It's up to
I
you.
personally, do we have like
we can
a?
set up,
We have a
we have a
mid.
May. I
8
don't know if
seconds.
we want to set up high here. I think we can. I think honestly we can. Play
We can
for
just set up
ball.
for choke, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Alright.
what I'm
Alright.
saying, Yeah. Make him here. Make him here.
Alright.
Make him here.
Just set up for choke. Set up for
Right
choke.
here.
Alright, if I die immediately, it's not my fault.
You just gotta wall when one of them goes by, or Ryan mostly. Alright,
There's a
wall.
blue.
Alright, that's Ryan. That's
No,
Ryan.
no, no,
that's
no, no,
Ryan.
no.
Okay, Ryan.
He got bubble, he got bubble. Back up. They have no more
No
Charlie.
lamp, no lamp,
We
no
can
lamp, no lamp.
we can hard push. They have the lamp.
Ryan
No,
shows.
no lamp, no lamp, no lamp.
Ryan,
They have no
yeah,
beer.
Ryan's that.
I have no shield, no shield, no shield.
They have a Hanzo in the back end of McCree.
Zarya has no personal. Personal.
And Hill.
Alright, I'm 70% shatter.
Yeah, got you.
Careful pushing choke with that Hanzo.
Do we still wall?
Alright, my shield's still a little.
Okay,
low.
Ryan.
Alright, Ryan. Ryan hook, Ryan.
Ryan's lit, Ryan's lit.
No lamp, no lamp, no lamp.
No lamp, no lamp. I almost have window, I almost have window.
I should've backed up there. I don't know
I probably should.
Back up.
Zarya has no ally.
McCree right side.
You guys are down.
Nice hook.
Nice, good hook.
Zarya no personal.
Alright, I have like no shield.
Ryan, no.
Back. Ryan dead. Kill Lucio.
My shield's
Oh,
broke.
Hanzo's playing on statue. He dropped down. Zarya no has no bubble.
Watch out, I still don't have a shield.
I think I'm gonna window this.
Communication needs to be more effective.
Sorry, no,
Zarya's gonna have
Zarya's
Discord.
top.
Quiet.
My shield's broke
Sorry,
again.
no.
Window incoming.
Oh,
Nice, good.
Dead.
They could be
Map
aggressive
dead.
right here.
Zarya still.
Get McCree,
got
McCree.
Back left.
Lucio one.
McCree Discord, one shot.
Lucio one too.
Focus to the left. Hanzo.
Flash.
Nice wall.
Oh, no flash though? Wow, no flash.
Yeah, your flash was bad. No, I'm kidding.
We have like every ult except for mine.
Yeah, we have. They're
Everybody
gonna
good?
have a lot of us
Everybody
too.
I'm probably
They're
gonna
gonna
step on top. Maybe
they're gonna
watch
have-
out. You need to be able to raid a wall or something.
They're gonna have grab Jagan. Careful of grab Jagan. We have immortality and transfer that though, so we should be good.
I'm backing up. My shield's broke almost.
Ryan discorded. Ryan's weak.
I have your back up.
Back up. Creed's not walled.
I use the lamp.
Alright. They use beat. They just kind of wasted that beat.
Reloading.
Break
I
immortality.
have window.
Yeah, no mortality. They no
Got Ryan.
Hanzo up top. Hanzo up top.
Zarya's gonna be discorded. Hanzo on top.
Oh, holy shit.
My shield's gonna
That was a
break.
bad ult, my bad.
Get that
Focus
Hanzo.
the Hanzo on choke. Down. Hanzo down.
Done.
Lucia's behind. They have
Focus
a-
Zarya,
they have
focus
a
Zarya.
down on this one.
I'm low.
My shield's regenning.
Can I get a Zenard?
Yeah.
If you want to back up a little bit. On point.
Someone's on point.
Lucio.
Back up.
Get Lucio.
I have zero shield.
Reloading,
I have
reloading.
no shield.
Oh, I messed that up.
Oh.
I lamp.
Huge. Nice snipe. Oh no, the lamp got broken before I got it. That's fine though. I went the wrong way.
Fuck that flash one so
They have no lamp.
No lamp.
Run hard in the back. I got.
I need help. I'm dead.
You're done.
I'm dead.
You have no supports? No.
Come on.
Just use shadow.
Yeah, I'm dead, sorry.
No, it's fine.
We held for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost over time.
Yo, their Hanzo's teabagging?
What? So we get this map for free basically?
No,
so just keep
give me
going.
1 sec. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. I'm taking care of it.
Oh, Hanzo
Nice
dead?
pick.
Kane, hold
Nice.
on.
Instant karma.
We can push this. They have one down. They have one down. We can push.
Dude, Bane's basically a sniper. Run, run,
Run,
Dude,
Discord,
the
run,
payload.
Discord.
No lamp, no lamp, no lamp.
Hard push, hard push.
Yeah.
Back up.
Alright,
Back up.
they went to
Zarya's
me.
gonna have Discord. Zarya's gonna have Discord.
Holy.
I have shatter. I have shatter.
I have my ult here.
I'm
Wait,
male.
what do we have? Okay, we could
Wait, we can kill this Hanzo. Hanzo.
we could do
Help her hard.
Shadow
Hold on.
or maybe,
Help Ryan, help Ryan.
maybe McCree.
Get her hard, get her hard.
Or we could do, Ryan.
What the?
Zarya dead?
Focus Hanzo up top. Hanzo's up
We have no
top.
Ryan, we have no Ryan.
Yeah, we're
Hanzo
done
has
on main.
Discord.
I think we
Hanzo
back
dead,
up a
Hanzo
bit.
dead.
We
Hanzo
need
dead,
back up,
Hanzo
we need
dead.
back up.
Here, back up.
We have no main.
We're down maintain.
Never mind.
Come
never
on,
mind.
run,
Oh,
run.
nice.
Alright, yeah, we're good.
Okay, I'm gonna sit behind my McCree. You guys think you could do like a mail or something off here?
I got you.
I have a window,
I got you.
Like I'm saying we can get like a
McCree's gonna be left side.
or a shatter.
They're all back on point. All back on point.
Roadhog, you need to back off. You're pulling.
I got Hanzo.
Wait, just hold shut for me.
Help her me.
Locking a couple of people.
Yeah, around.
Nice. No lamp, no lamp.
Nice.
Could've
Hit, no
been
lamp. No
worse.
lamp.
Any heals, any heals?
Yep.
Focus
Chris
Reinhardt to the right. Focus Reinhardt to the right. He has Discord. He has Discord.
Medical location.
Hard, back up.
Back up, Hog. Shadow.
You're playing way too independent.
Zen behind,
It's
Zen
fine,
behind,
it's
Zen
fine,
behind,
it's
Zen
fine.
No, just back up.
Yeah, back.
I have zero shield.
Just back all the way up, back all the way up.
Yeah. We gotta reset. We gotta
Back
reset.
up. We're fine.
Go
We
to
have time
spawn.
reset. We have so much time to reset. We're fine.
Oh yeah, we good.
That was a lot of overconfident. That's what you.
They only have 35 seconds. We got this.
Camping is fine because the car hasn't been moving too much.
Didn't you use McCree flash music?
But like,
They used High Noon.
they got really cocky.
Alright,
Shadow's
they're
playing
gonna-
too
they're gonna
solo.
Shadow,
It's
right?
kinda like it could work.
Shadow grab Dragon.
being
Yeah,
too-
definitely.
Ready for grab. You ready for grab?
They're gonna. Did they use trans?
No, they did not. I don't think.
Alright. Creed's dead. We traded. It's fine.
He's not really calling for the Ryan that was out of position there.
Zarya,
I vote.
Back up.
Back up,
Oh,
back.
Just back. I got
Shadow
shattered.
right there.
Oh, that was huge.
Ryan has Discord. Ryan has Discord.
I don't have lamp. I don't have lamp.
Watch out, this stuff.
I'm done on
can
window
maybe
when
get a
trans is
nail.
over. I'm done on window when trans is over.
This is good. This is what you're trying to do.
We can maybe kill. Oh, jeez.
Okay, behind you notice that.
No lamp. They have no lamp.
No lamp.
McCree on the right.
Dead.
Okay, on the right.
I'm dead. McCree on the right. Give
Lamp,
McCree on the
down,
right.
Main tank and one support.
I own this point.
Bit of a waste, but I like mine. What
Nice.
Nice job, guys.
Good job.
Really
Okay,
good
so
job.
that was decent.
Can I type good round?
Yes, you could type GR. So like a couple things here that I want to just stress a lot in this. You don't want to be too far ahead of the team. Just because like when you do that, you're gonna put yourself in a bad position, especially where you guys have so much control of the map. You guys pretty much gave them the entry for free. Know when to push and when not to push. Like that corner was fine. You guys didn't need to push that far in. Okay. And do more call outs for Discord orb and stuff like that. It'll help you guys focus a lot better.
If they run May or something, I'm probably or anything really to hold us off too much in that choke. I'm just gonna run Tracer here probably.
I'm gonna run BAP again.
Do you want to do the same thing, or do you want me to switch?
I mean, your May's pretty good, so maybe stay May.
Hey boys, I'm gonna see if I can
Think
get a
so.
pick straight away, and I'm gonna switch right back to McCree, like literally.
Alright, well, I'm him off for the first second, so he has to switch immediately.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Alright, who wants a kiss? Come here, Zen. Alright, come here, Ryan. Come here, Red Dog. Come here, mate. Anyone else? Come here, Tom. Alright, yeah, we got a kiss. Alright, 20% damage to everyone here. Let's go, boys.
Okay, dude.
Oh, but you got lit, bro. You got lit.
I got bit? Is that what you said?
No.
Oh, that's what I heard, dude.
Okay, they're kind of back, I think. Or all them tripping, I think.
Good junk.
I don't know. At least when I beat the ring.
Do I have a Widowmaker?
That's fine. That would've. I got.
Push up with Orion.
I have my
The
shield,
trap,
like,
hold on, the push up.
300.
I'm just trying trap. I'm trap
Zen
down.
half, Zen half.
Well, I'm gonna push up
Where's
left.
Zen?
Reloading, reloading.
Run.
Zen's Widow's up top. Widow's
Zen in the
up
very
top.
back on bottom.
We can go on Zin. Widow's low. I headshot it.
Widow's
No
up
longer
top.
low.
Widow's up top.
Run, no.
Okay, run.
Dealing Rhine damage.
Reloading.
They had no mortality.
Wait, who's behind me? Jump up top,
Dude.
jump up top.
Reinhardt's gonna have Discord. Reinhardt's
I
gonna
I
have.
use lamp. I use lamp. I use lamp.
Careful trap.
Reloading.
Zarya down. Zarya down. They're down one tank. One tank.
I have window. I have window.
I had no shield.
That was terrible.
Reinhardt's gonna have Discord again. Widow's up
I
top.
think
Widow's
that-
up top.
I just die here. We lose this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just reset.
I'm ready to switch back.
I shatter the site.
I have a window.
This is an instance where
Okay, so they
the
have.
hog
Okay,
is
I
doing you a
could
lot
go
more
Widow
harm
the full
than
count
it
of
is
their
doing
Widow,
good.
but I don't know.
That was
I have
one
Neil.
team fight that took a long time because it wasn't like.
They're gonna have trends probably.
If
Definitely.
that was
nine-
too much of a
I'm
problem,
nine-
They
I'll
probably
just-
have a
I'll
window.
just, I'll
Especially
mirror
with
the
that.
Widow. If you don't see much of a
Alright,
problem.
our winners have been huge. If
I
we
have
try
Francis
to,
fight. I have Francis fight.
They use
Hey.
widow.
They got one tech, so they're fine.
they have nothing really to combo with Grav. So we just can use immortality for Grav and use.
What's trap?
Zarya's right side.
We're back up.
Back.
Oh, I messed up my wall. I'm throwing.
Nice cancel on the shatter.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Nice blizzard.
Okay.
They bap in the back.
Widow?
Tap dead.
Nice.
You're dead.
Fucking hell, my
Orb's gonna be on Zenyatta. Orb's gonna be on
Widow
Zenyatta.
up top, Widow up top. Wide shot, Widow up
It's
top.
gonna be on Roadhog now.
Wide shot, Widow behind you. Wide shot, Widow behind you.
Widow's in choke. Widow's in choke.
Dude, I just attract
Kill that.
headshots to me.
Just take the point.
I'm
Don't worry
going so
about
ass
her.
here.
Nice take.
Alright, I'm back. We
Can y'all
can
see where the?
we can take space. Take space. Since he's on payload, everyone else push up.
Junk's left side up there.
Hog.
Abel, can you see where the Widow is or no?
Actually good.
I think
Holy
To the right. To the right. Widow's gonna be to the right.
Yeah.
If you guys want, I can mirror.
She used walls. She used
I
walls.
gotta regen my shield. Be careful.
Widow has walls.
Alright, my shield's back up. Oh, okay, watch fire. Spread out.
Widow dead, Widow dead.
Use.
I used
Max
immortality.
mortality.
Nice.
I'm on Ryan.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Good
That
job.
should be more open. That should be
They use
more
Range
open.
wall,
Run.
No.
Run.
Wait,
They use lamp. They use lamp.
No lamp. No lamp. No lamp. They have no lamp.
This when the Lucio is gonna be a lot better.
And it's gonna have Discord to the right side.
Maybe shatter. Maybe shatter.
Don't get behind us.
No, it's not worth it.
That's gonna have Discord. Don't push too far up.
Widow's back. Widow's low. Like one.
Jump right up top.
Jump right above. Nice. Good hook.
Nice hook.
That's Widow.
They're getting away with it, but definitely think about that.
You know what our Widow is?
I know why that team is not abusing them.
They don't have
I
shatter.
saw her top right. She was low. And I think she ran
I
away.
think they're setting up top right. They're setting up top right. Sorry, I have.
They don't have
Ryan
shatter,
on top,
they'll
Ryan on
probably-
top, Ryan on top, not shatter.
Oh, shatter.
Shadow. I get headshot here. Oh, they didn't. All right. They're.
I used lamp.
That was.
They have no lamp. No lamp. No lamp. No lamp.
That was pretty
You
good.
guys are down DPS.
You get good swan though. We kept point.
Focus this Ryan.
Oh,
Focus this Ryan to the
Widow's
left.
up top. Widow's up
You got a
top.
cap point? Oh, shit.
Widow one.
I have 0 shield.
Oops, left.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're really separated right now.
Yep. Regroup.
Back low,
Oh, that
back
was
low.
a bad.
Try to chill. We're really.
Anna behind.
Anna's right behind you.
Anna one.
They're on a speeding. Nice. They're down a healer. They're down a healer.
There's a
Bap over here. Bap over here.
Yeah. Focus. Nice. They're down both healers.
That was kind of scatterish. I mean, that's just
Their
indicative of
corner
what
connection
it
on
is. It's
camping,
not,
yeah.
it's a lot more quiet.
Really good.
And I don't have
Good
to
job.
be
We just can't get
talking.
split that far again.
They switched up.
I'm gonna window this fight. I'm gonna window this fight.
Okay,
Yeah, they're on
and
green
this
now.
fight-
Yeah, that was a
I
nice
shatter the
shot.
fight if we need it.
Oh, then McCree sucks. We're good here. Alright, so far from my side.
Their widow's going to the right side. To the right side. As soon as we get around the
I'm gonna
corner.
window. I'm gonna window.
No widow. No widow.
Hanzo right side. I have 0 shield.
I'm shattered.
Hanzo right side.
He's,
Oh, that's armor.
we can kill him. He's Discord. Dead.
Hanzo dead. Hanzo dead. Hanzo dead.
Back up. I'm
Oh,
dead
I'm
here.
stuck. I die.
So now calling ults, the enemy team
Alright.
is definitely not
You guys
missing-
want to win this?
Definitely not having.
It's all good. We got 3 minutes. We're chilling.
I'm just saying I can go saw Widow. Fuck them team up because they are all spam jumping, so they obviously don't know how to counter Widow. Or don't know how to. Jumping's so easy to hit. Grab on top, back down.
Pico was talking about swapping. If you feel like you need to swap,
Yeah,
Korea, up.
Korea literally won.
Discord's gonna be on Ryan. Discord's gonna be on Ryan.
Stay Ryan, get Ryan, get Ryan.
Three's probably gonna
Do
ult.
Ryan,
Three's gonna
do
ult.
Ryan shield damage if you can.
Oh. Help her in, help her in, help her in. They have no barrier. I'm. Oh,
They use so many ults. They
Yeah, that's
wasted
bad.
so
They-
many of them.
That's three. That's three ult.
I got the Ryan.
right now the problem is that they have.
That's gonna be both
mostly-
DPS in the
DPS
Reinhardt.
and shatter.
Watch out,
I
McCree.
hate to say it.
They're gonna have- they're gonna have nothing to come off graph.
Hooks, you're not really gonna get.
Assuming
Yeah.
they
I
probably
have-
don't
I
have
have
grab yet. They're probably getting close though.
Okay.
Okay, just wait
I
for
have
McCree, wait for
Transcendence, we're about to
McCree.
have both DPS ults.
You wanna,
Yeah,
you
I'm
always
about on
wanna-
me.
You always want to back
Wait for
up
McCree.
together. Don't try to take a 1v1 there.
I should not fault that. I don't know honestly.
Back up, I'm gonna
Hanzo's up
resume
top,
my
Hanzo's up top.
Once we go back.
We have high noon.
We have a minute 50, minute 50.
More than enough time.
Yeah, but what do they have?
Zarya has no bubbles.
Wait, is
Run, no, good check.
I got Ryan, got Ryan.
No mortality, no
Going,
mortality,
going,
no mortality. I'm dead, but I kamikaze to push me out.
McCree up top.
Hanzo dead.
You feel-
Kill mortality and then back.
McCree.
On it behind,
Zarya on point. Zarya
Left side.
McCree's on point, McCree's on point.
He's not on point.
I use immortality.
At the same time, it's not good.
You guys get
Like
this is
something
honestly
like
there.
Shit, why am I getting?
I'm down purple, I'm purple.
Fuck.
McCree. Never mind.
Please,
Hanzo's gonna be
They're
left
not
side.
on the left side.
McCree left side, McCree left side.
We're down a healer.
Zarya's well, Zarya.
Guys are anti.
Purple.
He wasted high noon,
Last
I
fight.
We
think.
lose this fight, we lose this fight.
Yeah, reset,
I
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
reset.
just reset, just
this
reset.
is a lot of it's just the focus target is very minimal. We definitely need something a little bit better than that.
I'm just gonna go Widow
So
here.
if
Shit on the
one of the things that happens is that you need to make
What
sure
ult do we have?
all the same thing.
I have shatter. I'm
I
probably
have
gonna play
window.
aggressive with
Barrier and
shatter.
shatter?
I'm gonna try to
Do they have shatter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, they have
assume they have
shatter.
We gotta
shatter.
go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
If Orion has shatter, they have shatter probably.
McCree's top left, and there's one up top.
I just shattered this fight, and on window.
Alright, there, Ryan's gonna have Discord as soon as you
And Hanzo's split.
Oh, what?
I wasted lamp.
Ryan's gonna have Discord. I'm down. Never
I
mind.
was way too far back.
Yeah.
Do we have time for one more fight?
No.
Nah.
only if they touch.
I mean,
No, you
That's
don't.
it's
fine,
okay
we won.
though.
We won.
Yeah, technically would have won.
Well, no, actually, we would have won.
Okay.
You had enough time to come in a ball and touch.
Yeah, we probably should have switched there. We were getting held way too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things that I wanna just say because first of all, normally that would be a win, but like in a scrim environment, that don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean shit in like a scrim environment. It's all about practice, right? But still, good job there on adapting. That last point, a lot of it went down to the fact that you guys completely lost on out tracking. You guys didn't know like that they had a graph. You guys didn't call that they had a shatter, and you guys didn't adapt. I think you got a little too confident there, and you guys just dropped that. Also, I don't know if you noticed, they went Ana, and a lot of that Ana was because Shadows was being obnoxious to them. And after they stopped Ana and the last point, you guys were getting anti like crazy, and they're winning a lot of fights just out of anti. Definitely think about adaptability. Like Shadow, that would have been a good time there to go Diva, and just you would help your team a little bit better when it came to the front line. It's okay to swap to the Widow like you wanted to swap earlier, but if you guys are winning easily, then it's not necessary. And that last point, Widow was very niche. That's the reason why even they swapped off of it. So, that's the basis of it. Another thing is when it comes to target focus, it was really off at the last point. Like you guys had great alt focus at the beginning and the middle part, and then it just dropped. So you had a person shooting right, person shooting left, person shooting front, someone shooting behind. Call for a target, echo that target, kill the target. And also, if you need healing or you're calling for any type of focus, make sure you guys are calling for the target. So like, I don't know, McCree top left, kill McCree top left, kill McCree top left. Repeat it, echo it. Good. All right. Stop doing a couple swaps here.
Don't do it.
I'll be right back next game, but you guys can send me out.
Fuck. Come on, Confused wants to switch. Confused, you want to switch, don't you?
What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you over me sitting in the game and you're out.
Oh.
That was the worst. You could have done that a bit better. You
I know it was. Listen,
Because
I'm bad.
can't
Okay.
talk or something. You could have done.
Yeah.
Mizzo, let's see the fucking pro gameplay. All right, you fucking beautiful son of a bitch. You're insane. Come on. You're better. See, confused. I knew you wanted to switch.
What?
I
Oh
knew you wanted to
no.
switch.
We have a lot. We have a lot of people, guys. So just
No.
relax.
Guess I'm in the loser club.
Oh no 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 no.
No, it's not a loser.
Yes, I'm up, boys.
No, it's no loser club or anything like that. So don't think about it like that.
Hey, you're spectating first, you bitch. Fuck up.
Then
Okay, tanks. Kali, Taruk. DPS. Hiso, Miso. I like that. Zen and Elite supports. You guys good?
yeah.
Nipple's the map. Start talking amongst yourself what you guys want to run.
Nipple.
Oh shit, this one's
I
weird.
like the sound of that.
Then what are you gonna run?
So
What do y'all? Go ahead.
yeah, this is King of the Hill. So like it's all about making sure that you guys have heroes that can like sustain a lot. So think about like each individual map because they're all a little bit different, and like just play as well as you can. That's my only
Hey,
advice.
did you play Lucio? Elite? Yes. No.
What?
Can we get
I can-
Lucio Baptiste?
Alright.
I can play my Ash.
Ash is good. Let me get a Zarya for my Brian, please. And then,
You got it.
did you play Hisso?
I could play Hanzo or me.
Hanzo's good. Let's go. Let's try this. Sanctum's the one with the little hole in the middle, right? Yeah. All right, let's This one I hate to attack. Let's just go straight to point and see what happens. Try to brawl with them.
Alright.
You got it.
They're probably gonna go like Hog or Lucio for the boots.
Yeah. So watch for boobs. Yeah.
Let's do one
Let's
first.
go to the top and drop to the bottom. You know what I'm talking about? The top, then we can drop straight to point that way.
People don't normally
way they can't
people
just
don't
jump on top
normally
of
go
it, they do.
hard in this map. Not for normal pro matches.
Just don't get booped. Stay right side.
Yeah. Right. Like I said,
Nothing right side. Left side. They have banana.
Here they are. I'm on point.
Arisa and Sigma.
Yep.
They have bunker then.
Oh shit.
Double shield.
I'm gonna try to. We're gonna have to poke with them.
Just do this. Just.
We got point right now, so. Alright, watch out. They gotta come to us eventually.
Nice pick.
And I spoke with junk. Someone.
That's it. But I need. Yeah, I gotta.
Where's the?
Alright,
McCree.
the choke. I gotta.
Yeah, McCree flank.
We gotta get them off that.
McCree right now.
Here's me. Alright, let's kill. Where's everybody at? Let's
They're
kill.
not calling targets in front.
How we're
We gotta. Yeah, rigor. We were not really that. Okay.
That was a really fast.
We're gonna
take.
push them to the
Because a
left.
lot of
We're
it
gonna
was
flush them off. We're gonna kill them
indecisiveness.
behind, and we're gonna go right into them. Do we have rigor? Guys, y'all not together yet. Wait for Ash.
A lot of it was
Do we have
indecisiveness.
yeah. Okay, we almost. Okay.
I must dragon.
Yeah, we almost a dragon. But we missed.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
go. Left.
Anna, we can push. Oh, I'm asleep.
Play kind of safe. I'm coming back.
Okay, we're gonna. I can dragon. They're.
Okay, needs to be a little bit closer to your team. This is a wipe, so like I will fall back if I can. There you go. Fall back.
Alright,
or
rigor.
die. Fall back or die. That's what you do.
I think I might go Doom.
Alright, yeah, we gotta make some switches here. We almost got bomb though.
I almost have beat.
Ooh, didn't
Okay,
go out like
okay.
that.
Save B for
I got Bob.
I have window.
We might be able to isolate their Ana.
yeah, the Anna's playing real far back. If we can get a pick on her. Yeah, with me. I'll put
Let's go
some,
right drop point.
Yeah, I am.
I have beat, guys.
Go to the left.
Oh, so beat now. Beat down. Oh shit, I guess I died.
I'll save
Don't-
Bob.
There's no target focus.
Yeah.
Really lacking.
Just kind of soft reset. Just get somewhere safe. I'm coming back. I'm going around. Got back.
They're on
Racer behind
fire.
us. Racer behind us, guys. Like,
Okay, let's go right and drop point.
I have no bubbles.
Let's not go.
My shield's getting melted. There we go. Pushing. MO's right here. All right, let's get the
Where's him?
Stand up.
Call target. Sigma. I'm dead.
Sigma.
Where's the right flank?
Behind you guys.
Sigma's off.
McCree.
I died.
Are we all dead?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Guys, that target focus was really bad. Like, really,
Yep.
like there was almost no communication on who you guys wanted to kill. Do better. Like the Arista was right behind you guys and like completely open, and she got cold only when she killed some people.
Alright, hold on. Let's try something janky. Let's go to Metro. Let's teleport straight on. Do we got yeah, there we go. So Metro made. That's good. Let's just be really toxic.
Do you still want a Lucio?
Yeah.
We don't get that fast to Metro. So just get us some torch set up.
We should just stay together.
Yeah,
We stay together, we win.
Stay together. There's a couple of times when somebody was off, was not together with somebody.
Tell me when you'll set up the teleporter.
Teleport out.
Take the B.
Alright,
Wall up, run.
Run. Zarya,
Run.
0-1.
Shit. We're both gone. No main tank on either side.
Reaper.
Reaper's gone.
Lucio's on point. Lucio's your point.
It's cap on, cap.
No.
LOS. Don't pick the hands when you won't have shield tank.
Symmetrics are really good at that.
Uh,
I'm glad they thought about control.
Alright. Let's play on point so we can use the torch to our advantage. Let them push into us.
Yep.
Don't pick anything.
Do we have Ryan might be close to
They're coming to the side.
They're coming from the left.
Run.
Ryan down.
Okay. I died.
One's behind us.
Yep.
Let's get the
Reaper on point.
Zarya. Shit,
Kali, you overextended. That's overextending.
Let's take point.
Way overextending. This
play
is-
safe.
I'm all about
that should have been a winning fight.
Yeah, my bad.
We have to die down point.
You guys got greedy.
We have no heal. Oh, yeah, rigor, full rigor.
We have wall.
Yeah, regroup.
Got too greedy.
Oh, yeah.
You
Let's
guys
push
have
into the
the
wall.
You guys got the point. You guys, they need to go into you, not the other way around.
Alright, wait for us.
Wait.
Push into the right. You ready? Come on.
Go.
I would have done it.
Ryan's sitting at right here.
Shit. Alright,
My wall, my bad.
Alright, I'm on I'm asleep. I'm stunned, whatever. We just alright, don't use no ults, please.
Oh my god.
That's fine. They invested a lot. Let's get off the
Race.
Metro now.
Symmetric would have been
We
fine.
used the wall, she's kinda janky. Let's
Yeah, they're on me.
whatever you want.
People here.
I know wall for this.
Ask him McCree if you can.
Oh, they're right there.
Do you guys think next push with the wall and not like go the other way?
Let's freeze, yeah, let's freeze. Which way are we going? Let's go main. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Let's get
Go. Hold up.
Watch out.
Wait, don't go main.
Left side.
Window's gonna
Rotation.
Got ulted. My bad.
wait for them to freeze.
Oh, Reaper. Oh no.
I just regroup.
No.
I don't think Sim's gonna work here.
It would have worked.
that's
It works,
it,
but you
yeah.
guys are not
Yeah.
using it to the full potential.
I called.
Do we want to keep the Zarya?
What the heck? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's keep it down.
We're gonna go.
And let's go quick. Left and quick. We gotta say we don't have much. We're all together, right?
Yep.
Full run.
Go for an ult.
Big hammer.
Oh my god.
Run behind.
No lamp.
You guys still have
Run, die.
Get on point.
Yeah, he's on my head.
Oh, C9. It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, so the point is important. It's how you win the game. You guys had the kills. It's all about making sure that you guys get the point. Now, because of that, here's another thing that I want to tell you. When you guys have control of the point, they're the ones that gotta come into you. There's no reason for you guys to chase kills and like get yourself picked off. Cause like when you guys lost that point, cause you guys got too greedy. If you guys would have just been together, and even if you would have pushed together instead of you guys saw somebody on the BAP, somebody else was on the Reaper. Again, a lot of it is just focus. And you just need one person to say, "Don't worry about this. Just fall back to the point. They gotta walk into us." Or you call the person that was closest to you instead of trying to push too differently. And that's what got you guys. That's what got you guys killed. Alt tracking didn't exist there. I think you guys know this. The Reinhardt pretty much shattered you almost every time because you guys failed to realize that he had it, and it's just a matter of one person is calling it. Oh check, oh check, oh check, oh check. The sim could have worked, but you guys were thinking too one-dimensional. You have a teleporter, and you could teleport anywhere near the point, literally anywhere. It doesn't have to be main. You could go. You could start on high ground, teleport behind them, shadow them behind them. You gotta think a little bit more big brain.
Like, is there any way you can get it on village?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah, I must have got.
Let me see. I'll tell you guys if it is this.
That's it, village. Bro.
I don't know why I didn't do it. That's weird.
Yeah, me either. Maybe I don't have fucking set up right though.
Y'all want some?
Do we go back to Rush?
Yeah, let's go back to Rush. Let's brawl again. Let's get us to May again. Let's do May and McCree actually. Let's do May and McCree. McCree's good. You can stay with us though, so you can stun anybody who dives in with us.
What do you want?
The Baps and the
Upper main. I think we go main.
Yeah, group go straight to point. Follow real close behind me. Just like Post said, they gotta walk into us.
Okay.
What do you guys think about Sombra instead of McCree?
Oh, sure. Try it out. It's good, actually. It works pretty good if you just the rest of
You ready, guys?
I'll go then.
I don't really know how to use the high noon.
Just go point.
Straight to point, and like I said, they're gonna walk into us. We're gonna go around to the. If we see them, the backside.
Where are they?
Walk into us. Right here.
Where are we going? Where are we going, guys? Where are we going?
Left. Run.
Still hacked.
I'm pushing. I got run.
Run.
Ryan's low. Ryan's low, guys. Ryan's low.
I'm dead.
More you dead?
Back up.
Well, tanks are down.
Regroup.
Pull back.
Regroup. Yeah, we're all here.
Did we not?
That Ryan is gonna be close to Shatter.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna almost have shadow. What other ores?
Expect the coral weapons.
I'm halfway to you.
Look.
How's
Move back. We're gonna go around to
How's everyone's ults? How's everyone's ults so far?
Right side.
Right with me. Stay with me. Let's push in there. May. Watch out for the wall. You know it's coming.
Run.
Alright, let's get the.
Don't push up.
Run.
How you had?
Reaper behind.
Reaper behind.
Yep.
He raced out.
I have beat.
There it is.
Yep, Shatter and Coalescence. It's too old.
So they still got freeze. They're still gonna have Death Blossom. They're gonna try
Yeah, but
I almost have you.
Beating after you lose.
everyone has their ult.
Almost got Hammer. Almost got Death Blossom. Almost got
I'm gonna go scout out for
Right.
the They're all going to the choke.
Yep.
Hey, we almost have EMP.
Alright, let's go up.
Yeah.
Let's go up. Let's not try to fight them.
I'm gonna farm my EMP first.
With me. We all up here?
Alright.
Other rules everywhere.
I got EMP.
We're all here.
Alright, look, we're gonna
Hey,
start.
was it? Feed me?
Let's engage first so that they can't just hide it out. Right here, we're coming in on them. See?
Yep.
They're in the room with us. They just let us have it for some reason.
May behind us. May behind. Get the nade. Get them. Okay, good.
Reaper behind.
Reaper behind.
Big hammer.
No molds, no molds.
Alright, nothing else.
The more you guys in the back
Good
here.
job, guys. Good job. Let's hold it.
Clean them together.
Alright,
Call a target. Call a
Push
target.
up to the show.
Upgrade.
Call a target. Call a target.
Come to point you down one.
Alright, what do they have now? They still got freeze.
They have hammer coalescence speed.
Lead this when you want to like.
They have everything.
Watch out.
DPS.
They got a da too.
You guys are already there, so it's not.
Yeah.
They have everything. Expect a hammer.
I'm gonna try to go on a hack on Ryan when he pushes.
Yeah, try to every time you see the Ryan, try to hack him. I'm low, need heals. I'm on those hills.
Oh my god. We're down a tank.
On you.
Yeah,
They
down
blew.
point, bottom point.
There's no down point. You guys are evil.
Reaper.
Reaper's down.
Keep calling targets. You guys.
Alright,
All of us regroup.
Down point if you have to. Quit regroup.
They hammer coalescence speed. Freeze.
Yeah, I
grab.
have boop.
They have everything but da.
I have
We gotta
boop at
go.
Netty.
1, 2,
Yep,
who all
I
we
have
got?
grab for this.
Alright, I'm gonna need Lucio to touch if we can.
I can touch.
Well, nope.
They
I got
something.
it.
You gotta
Oh
survive.
my god.
Fucking that
I'm
kill.
dead.
Anything you don't touch point.
Let's-
I don't know what to call it.
I'm on
There
point.
We're all
I'm on
dead.
point. I died on it.
we're all
Okay,
dead.
rush isn't our thing.
Okay, so
Let's just not rush.
So here, this is the thing. Again, there was a lot of lack of communication.
Alright.
Again, this is the thing. Again, there was a huge lack of communication in certain situations. The main thing that is there is that this comms get too quiet. Like it's just like usually unless Callie talks, it's like sometimes you guys say nothing, and that's hurting you a lot more. Also, you do not want to be in the losing fight. That's a win on their book, not yours. Just even if it's a cleanup fight, call targets. When Callie died, but you guys traded with the tank, Callie called to die on point. You guys could have fall back to the point, but you guys were even. You guys should have just been aware that Death Blossom was gonna come up, fall to the point, and start calling your targets. I feel like there's a lot of hesitation when it comes to what happens when someone's not calling anything. And if no one's calling anything, I need you to step up and call stuff. I know it seems like a lot. But it's not that bad. Okay? Don't worry about it. You guys go again. Let's do this. Let's go with... I'm gonna sub this one person for each row right now, just to make this a little bit different. I wanna see what happens when I have two Hiscan in the field.
Wait, yeah, me and Mizzo.
We got
Yeah,
it.
let's fucking go.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit more mixed. So
You didn't change the support line, I don't think.
I did change the
I'm not
support
saying
line.
you need to.
I did
Same
change
two
it.
we had.
No, this is not the same two.
Hey, Kai.
Okay.
Can I recommend a solution post to the comm issue? Or I don't know if you agree with this, but some of my teams have been on that were like plat and gold have done this too, which main tank does a lot of the calls too.
Yeah, which
then,
main tank and usually supports do a lot of the calls. And like
but I'm saying main tank kind of controls the calls a good bit here, and then we just kind of pressure the main tank to do calls, so we get that out of that.
Yeah, again, that's all it is having somebody to call to tell the tank or tell the group, this is what we're gonna do. We need to do this, or tell Callie, what do we do, Callie? What do we do? Or Cable, what do we do? Or like, we have this. Should we do this, Callie? Or like, yeah, I need you guys to be active because that's active planning.
I also do that then.
Mhm.
Okay, who's being main tank by the way here? Okay. Callie Shadow.
Yeah, he's the off tank. I think what hard diva, right?
Alright, Callie, we're gonna have to use that beautiful voice of yours, alright? Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh, this map.
If you're not in, mute up and let's do this shit. Alright, so Nabani is usually a really good dive map. I don't know if you want to try that. We got who Mizzo and Okay, let's we're attacking. So let's do who all do you play again? Shadow.
Thanks for the follow.
Roadhog.
I appreciate the follow. Didn't see it.
Just Road High.
Roadhog and Diva.
Hey Pico, want to switch
This
out
is
Widow?
a very beginner.
Let's get a
team.
Winston. Oh, let's get
I think that's the highest.
Let's get Sombra.
Oh.
Let's get Tracer.
They're not there yet.
And let's do let's do a full dive. Let's get a Diva. And let's just do. What do you play, Elite? I'm sorry.
What's the?
This is actually, you're a really good song.
I
so
play
this
Zen
is good.
and Lucio mostly.
Let's go, bro. I don't think we've ever done him before.
Oh shit! I don't know if we got the healers to Zen and let's try Baptiste and Zenyatta. Try it. We'll see. If nothing else, I'll switch back up to a brawl, but this is pretty good for high ground.
Oh.
Let's try to peek and dive together, okay? Me and you, Shadow. When I dive in, I need you to matrix me, okay?
Are we getting high ground here?
Alright.
We're gonna go up. Well, we're gonna go around and try to get the high ground.
So.
But you see where they're set up. As a matter of fact, Sombra, tell us where they're set up. You tell us where they're at. Let's not push in too quick. We don't want to just speed. Where are they at?
Let me see. There's a soldier. Okay. Hanzo's on point. They're all on top, really.
Okay.
They jump down. They jump down. They have dive tanks.
Let's move
And
up.
Anna, Diva, Winston, Hanzo.
Let's move up.
Bad.
When you're running monkey,
I got revealed.
would actually run.
That's fine. We're checking. I got back out. I need a little heals.
Or even like.
Oh shit! I need a lot of heals. Let me back the fuck out.
Press back a little bit harder.
Shit.
Are we back in
Yeah,
full way?
Oh no.
Actually, this is gonna be okay. Now, I'm gonna switch around. We're gonna switch to hard
Oh
one.
shit, okay.
No,
Keep everything up.
not
Round
only
hard.
that, but you guys are
Keep everything
pushing the dive tanks.
And we're gonna go right up on that high ground, and we're just gonna like.
I think we might need some
You
people
guys
other than
are set
Tracer.
up like right
Yeah.
here.
We probably
That's fine. Yeah, go.
I think Sombra's gonna be good, but
Jump up there.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm not. Hold on, guys, I'm not here yet.
Yeah. I will still wait. What about?
All right.
Let's go. We're gonna push right into him just like we were.
I'm gonna play Haunted and Ultimate actually.
Anna discorded, guys.
I'm gonna try to get them off of the high ground by going on point.
Oh shit! I gotta get out.
Guys, let's.
Okay.
Winston discorded. Winston
Anna's on
discorded.
high ground.
You guys are pushing
High
in the
ground.
same direction.
I'm dead, so just call targets or pull. Yeah.
No, fall back.
Anna going on flank for some reason. Anna's hacked behind you guys.
Kill the Anna.
Good kill on Anna. That's a push.
Diva discorded. Oh, watch out.
They wasted bomb.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, behind Tracer. Who killed me?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with
Regroup.
Oh, Winston dead.
Let's
I
get.
have EMP for next fight.
Yeah, I'm keeping us against their comp. The fuck.
Yeah. Let's get a. Okay, let's just try it like this. We almost got ults. Let's use
I'm
it.
gonna try and assassinate this.
Look, we're gonna push bottom this time. Push bottom so they have to come down on top of us. Let's just. Y'all ready? At bottom, let's stay together.
Tell me when you want me to ult.
Yeah, back
Oh,
with me.
they found.
You're setting up too close.
Oh, let's wait. Let's
Wait.
push it without them. If they find us, we gotta fight. But
That's too much.
I really hate that these people have ears.
They're probably gonna have most of the ults by now. Just letting you guys know, and I'm getting.
yeah, they should have all their ults. We need to. We're gonna do this with EMP, okay? When they get it going.
Hold on.
Ready, Benzo?
You guys are down to support.
You guys are
Div and Anna on top. The rest are.
too much waiting.
They dropped. Some.
Alright, let's get our support. Hold on, who we did miss?
They're all grouped up.
Me.
So.
Once he gets here, we're gonna push it. There we go.
Oh,
That's
just
fine. Wait, what?
Should've
Alright,
left.
we're gonna have to push this. We can't waste too much time.
Diva discorded.
Yeah, I think we should start incorporating Mercy into our team.
Soldier up top. Soldier up top.
Oh, I was kind of late on that.
Get that.
Yeah.
Come on, me monkey. I'm gonna flash this shit out your
That's
ass.
when you go for fast heroes to get
Come
to the
back.
point.
Come on, I just wanna be your friend.
That's when you go
Come
for
on,
fast heroes to get to the point. So
Get that one
supports-
too.
Supports, I would upload like the Lucio here or
Oh, I
something.
hacked him too late.
Yeah, he's being held. I'm gonna try and summon him with you.
I'm in there. I'm dead.
Alright, we'll be
Touch.
up.
You waited too long to touch. Way too early, I mean, to touch.
God.
You should have.
Where's their team?
Trans, get in here. Trans, get in here. Oh no.
Wait, hold on.
Nope.
I think we need to get more mercy plays.
Okay, so like, here's the thing. Again, you guys are falling into the situation where you guys are only thinking one dimensional and only thinking about two different rotations. When you don't need the mercy here. Mercy is okay if you want to do a pocket, but like you guys almost never push through main. There's another back entrance that you guys didn't push through. It's just quite a bit here that you guys need to make sure that you guys get. Meshing through this.
Let's ask. Do you just?
I gotta restart the map.
Yeah, Elite. Do you play Moira by any chance, or?
Yeah, like another thing is, if you guys gonna go dive, do not go Bap and Zen because
I could-
Bap is not gonna get too much healing there. So Moira or Ana would have been a lot better there. Hell, if you're gonna play the Rhine, get the Lucio in there so you don't feel like you're sluggish.
Yeah, that's.
I could do Moira if you want.
Well, let's do Lucio Baps again. Let's get the Ryan. I guess you don't play Zarya, so I guess Hog. Then let's just either one of y'all play May or something.
I got May. I can get
Play
May.
with the tank. There we go, May, and let's do like a, whatever you want to play. Mizzo, get a.
Of course, Mizzo gets the pick. Alright. Let's see how it is. Mizzo, you better carry. Come on, boy. Make Copy proud.
All right, we're gonna go up top.
Okay.
Hold the high ground. Top, right, and drop down on them if we have to. Try to wall. Get some walls.
Alright, so we're gonna hold off right in here. Someone be looking at one of our healers have to try looking at our Widow off striker.
Not everyone's up top.
Yeah, this is good.
But I'll get your fat ass up here.
Up.
You wanna push over?
Teleporter.
Teleporting. Right on top of you. We gotta rotate down. Oh shit. Rotate down with me, down with me, down with me.
Good.
Shouldn't have went down, but let's put it down here. Alright. Ammo. I need heals hard. Let's pressure down on the Rhine. Who is that?
Oh no.
Symmetra?
I died.
You tell me. I'm fucking stuck here. They're all pushing me. They're off point. They're all pushing me. They're all pushing me. They're off point completely. Get up time. Maybe actually.
Regroup, so we're gonna try to push back in. I don't think they're gonna let us.
Yeah. Fucking hell, bro.
Ryan's got shattered by now, watch out.
Alright.
There you go. Calling stuff like that's important. No.
Guys, how's the old
What
thing?
else do they have? They have the teleporter, the wall, there.
Up.
That's all that
Fucking
comes.
I don't
Symmetra.
have no shield yet.
Up, there's the Rhino.
They wasted hammer. They got a.
Can
We have.
can someone counter the Symmetra, please?
We are not playing right here.
She's the one that's
Yeah,
killing
you
us
can get
all.
off- We can get off of.
They literally have no. This is the problem though when you run into
We
his
can probably get off both
characters.
DPS if you have to think of something better.
Both
I
what?
think we got too many shields for the.
We need to watch out for the turrets from Symmetra. That's the one.
Regroup. 1, 2. Yeah.
You guys got time.
They're here.
Don't force it. You guys got time. Kill the turrets. Kill the turrets.
Turret. Symmetra right there. I got you. There you go. Nope.
Play to split.
What the fuck?
Okay. Regroup. We got 2 ults.
Alright.
They still.
I'm at
They probably got hammer
84%.
back. They probably got bomb. Have they had tracer this whole time?
They're right there. Don't overextend yet.
Yeah, try to.
Tracer me, tracer me.
Alright, we're pushing on the part. Or yeah, we're pushing on the part.
I have beat.
Hammer. Big hammer behind them. And I just hammer and grab.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm on point for let's go.
Okay.
That was ass completely. Holy fucking
So
hell.
it's a lot there that I saw. A lot of it's just awareness. If there's a metro, always look for turrets. Don't just get blown by them. And a lot of that too, it just came down to trying to get value when it comes. But Symmetra is kind of hard to deal with, just because of the amount of sheer pressure she could put on you. But like normally you could blow her up pretty easily. But a lot of it was you guys again are falling into traps where you are not focusing targets properly. I know it sounds kind of redundant and it's a lot, but at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. It's you guys need to be stick a little bit closer together. You guys need to be able to identify when a fight is won and lost, and not delay so you guys don't get like spawned back when they were like right there. Um, Definitely, I didn't feel like there was too much planning there, and there was a lot of waiting for like things to happen without actually talking about doing things. And it sounds kind of like weird to say that, but like the whole point of like a quick wipe is to uh, reset as quickly as possible, so you have more opportunities to go in and be able to get more chances of catching the point or defending. Um, it just needs to be more precise. That's all I can tell you guys right now. I need to pull some people individually because there's a lot of stuff that I see that needs to be worked on. All right. Don't feel bad though. This is Scrim. This is what this is for. It's not about winning or losing.
So are we switching out one
Yeah,
thing
I'm,
again?
I'm switching out right. I'm switching people out right now. Give me a second.
Mizza. Alright. Got a shitter.
Shadow, do you play anything else besides Hog and Diva? Shadow?
That's an outstanding yes.
I'm gonna guess that's a...
That's a yes if I've ever heard it.
Okay. Let's put in confused.
Oh.
Hey, confused.
Ayo,
What's up?
Pico?
Alright.
Shadow, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Paul, let's go. He's back.
Do you play anything else besides the Hog and the Diva? Or just that you don't feel as comfortable in the other tanks?
I can play a few other tanks, but I don't think one of these good.
See, he can lock them in, but he can't play them the well.
Okay, so then I want for this one. Then I want to watch something just a little different.
I haven't played with Cal yet, so oh.
Tarok, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because
What,
I
we
had
got
cable
three
with
shitters now?
I had cable with Shadow, so I want to see how Cable and Tarek play.
Alright, let's go. We got three shitters. Confused.
That's my
Cable, and
Zarya
Tarok.
main.
Let's go. Oh, don't forget about yourself. Come on.
Ah, shit.
Kyle,
that's five.
which map would they like? Would they like here?
You want to settle in the Doom Sumo?
Oh, it's their pick, ain't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be their pick. Which map would they like here?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I should have asked before.
Ben, what healer are you running?
Depends on what we run.
Do we know what map we're running yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. My bad. I should have asked for the time. I got it.
Do we know if we're defense or attack?
We don't know yet.
Well, Skya.
2 CP boys.
Cool, let's go.
The greatest of all map types.
I think I know.
No, this guy's at Paris, bro.
They
No.
all-
No one plays Paris. That's the troll if I ever seen
It's
one.
it's not even in tournaments. So
Yeah.
I think I know
Right.
what calling them to win, boys. They
So,
have all
alright,
good by
so
guns.
we're going Volskaya here. Cable, you could probably go Reinhardt. You're good at Reinhardt.
Would you
Tark-
guys would you guys like to
Could you do
attack
me
or
a
defend
favor?
first?
Get your mic out your fucking mouth.
Oh
dude.
God.
Dude.
Would you guys like to attack or defend first?
Ah, fuck.
Nico, you can
I
decide,
could
bro.
care less.
Sub me and just play 2 CP, dude. No, I'm kidding.
Pico, it's your decision.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, I
attack.
don't.
Fuck it. Why not?
Alright, what you want me to play?
Attack.
Almost accidentally left the game. That would have been bad.
Hilarious.
Attack
I
on.
mean, good.
both-
Honestly.
They're good to
Guy,
go. They're
attack
good to
on-
go. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Since
These guys in chat, bro.
since you guys weren't talking shit,
Hold on, I'm gonna ask
you
if they
guys
have
you guys gonna
BBC, hold
defend
on.
first.
You guys
Hey.
got a BB. We weren't talking anything. What?
I said since you guys weren't saying anything, when I said you guys wanna attack or defend, I'm just gonna.
I said attack. They said Pico, you choose, and I said attack.
All right, defend. This is still fine. This is fine. This is okay. This is great.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
what
can
are
be.
we-
We can
What are we
be.
running? What are we playing? What are we playing?
Do we want to go? Do we want to go? Do we want to go? Zarya Reinhardt here? Yes. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll play Ryan. I know.
Okay, we can start out. That's fine.
Alright, what you want me to
let's
play?
see. Zen, what are you running? What support are you running?
What kind of comp are we running? Are we doing brawl?
I think this looks like Brawl. This is hard Brawl.
I'll go do brigade.
Alright, I'm gonna do like Reaper May. Either would work here. Which do you have preference?
Reaper May.
Yeah.
Play May.
Alright.
Do I run?
Vaporana would work. Vaporana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run Bap.
Yeah, Bab.
I like you.
I'm not confident in my aim. I'm not gonna throw.
Aw, you can't. That sucks.
No, actually, can't aim.
Bab is next best DPS here. Just saying.
Yeah.
Have a-
just hold
uh,
tight.
do you-
Make sure
uh,
do
Summer,
not
there's
go
Summer.
outside the choke.
No, they're teleporting. I think. Was it a Symmetra? I don't know. One of them.
We can focus Ryan here, focus Ryan. Don't go too far, don't go too far. Mesh on the back right, mesh on back right.
They have a Summer. Careful, Summer. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Alright, we can push back.
What?
They're gonna keep chasing. They're gonna keep chasing here. Yeah.
Always die on point.
It's all good. We lose first point.
Always
That's
die
fine.
on
We can defend
Always
second.
die on point. Always die on
Alright.
point.
I'd probably.
If you guys are floating that hard,
Alright, they're just gonna keep trying to walk on us like that because they know it works.
Yeah,
We're
there's
just
that. I'm
gonna.
switching off that.
he just.
That's fine. We defend here. That's cool.
Bap, try to play.
Where are we gonna play? Are we gonna play up top or choke? Up top or choke?
No, they use nade. I'm gonna play right on choke.
Choke. Yeah, we have to play choke now.
Hey, what's
Focus
wrong?
that Reinhardt, he's by himself. Don't push too far. Left, to the left of me, Sabetra.
Genji top left. No deflect. We can murder him. Huge.
Nice.
Ryan's pushing in.
Ryan. Everybody
Quick,
focus.
quick,
I'm hacked. Someone behind.
No left.
So bad.
Someone behind.
Takes the whole front. We have Symmetra in the back.
Someone's left side.
Someone no hack.
Bad dead.
Aw, dude.
Focus Ryan.
What's
D.Va
D.Va?
going up top.
D.Va's down. I'm hacked again.
Alright, Reinhardt, come back.
Ryan's main,
Hold front. Reinhardt, hold front.
Can you get a shot?
What's your shield percentage?
I'm trying to deflect.
1200. Not 1k.
Alright. I'm gonna put down my amp barrier the next time they all split on top.
They no barrier.
He has no barrier.
I'm gonna put amp behind you.
David Adamek.
Genji's weak main.
Rank nano.
They need
I don't have ball. I'm rolling.
Focus Ryan.
Dead.
I'm on Ryan. Ryan's dead.
On a frozen.
You guys have this.
Tanks, just keep looking forward.
On our way back.
I'm hacked. Genji's down.
I'm gonna
Hey,
switch
everybody
the ball here to
regroup.
contest. Wait. I'm just.
Wait, what the fuck?
Zen, pull back.
I use
Wait for the
shatter.
tank, wait for the tank.
No.
They have a mini D.Va, bro. I did not know she was sitting in a fucking corner.
They're not touching.
Alright, we can go.
Alright,
Focus Baptiste. Baptiste is one. Choke.
D.Va behind.
Baptiste is still one shot in the choke.
They spear.
They no lamp.
Focus D.Va here. On point.
Go back.
I'm coming.
D.Va's down. I got pinned.
Focus on
Ryan's
Reinhardt.
down, no charge.
Ryan full.
We still slow.
Focus Lucio on point.
Ryan full.
Lucio dead.
Dead.
Sombra on point.
Sombra on point.
She went up on high ground. Alright, I go back and switch.
Does anybody know what they have? Ult?
They're gonna have rally. Rally for sure. I don't think
They might have shatter too.
Oh, they're dead.
Are they gonna have EMP here?
They didn't use blade. They have blade. So watch out.
They
Have
probably
they
will.
used EMP?
They've been getting hacked like crazy.
Have they used EMP?
Actually.
I did.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
play
so.
back.
I don't think so.
Listen.
No, they use EMP, they use EMP, they use EMP, but they might be close again. They use EMP at the start of the fight.
Summer's on point. Summer's on point. Summer's on point. Look, I don't know if she has EMP. I'm gonna play back so I don't get EMP'd.
I'm hacked. I'm hacked.
Yeah. I'm gonna play back. I'm gonna play back.
They steal. They steal.
No lamp,
No lamp. No lamp. They're no lamp. They're gonna have no lamp.
They need heals. They need heals. They need heals. Holy shit. Diva's up top. Diva's up top. Diva's top right. Good job.
Diva's half. She got back to her team.
Ryan flash, Ryan, nine.
Run half. Run half. That's EMP. That's EMP and blade.
Mine.
And you dead.
Try to stall. Try to stall.
She's fucking pushed so far off. Just like,
Cool.
Keep it going to the max. I died here though.
Can we regroup here? Just go in.
Maybe we don't have time.
So
One.
Zen, my only complaint there that is that if you guys knew that you were gonna potentially push into a EMP, you had the rally. We could have pre-rally because EMP does nothing to the rally. So you could have just pre-rally as soon as you saw they were pushing hard, and you could have given your team that much more sustain. That's probably one of the things I would have switched there. Definitely a little bit more just spy checking. A little bit more spy checking. BW, good job with the comms. I like that. That's what you need. You need somebody to keep talking. Keep talking.
we're running Zarya here.
We just run Zarya, play
Alright.
aggressive
I'm gonna run Dragon.
Are we resetting?
if we want to.
Alright, what do I play here? What do I play here?
What are we doing? We're doing attack.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to go? All right. Do we want to go fast? Do we want to go for like a Lucio comp? Like we run like we run like Diva Lucio or something.
Can do that.
Yeah, I guess Diva Lucio would work. We probably need like good heal. We need a good healer then.
Okay,
I can run Diva Lucio. Zen. Who else? Who can you run, Zen?
I can't really do a Lucio.
So we want Diva now?
Yeah.
Or...
Not just yet.
Okay.
Zen, what can you run again?
I can't do Lucio.
BDW, you can do.
I can play Lucio. What else can you play?
Anything that doesn't involve.
I could potentially play Ana for Nano Blade.
I can try it.
What way are we going? What way are we going?
Right.
Evan or they have Torbjorn.
Nice.
Let's talk to it.
Lucio, they
I'm
have a
still broken.
Lucio half. Lucio.
Sombra is
Don't get
behind.
booped in by Lucio. Don't get booped in by
Lucio dead. Summer behind. Summer dead. They're down on Summer and Lucio.
Nice.
I'm going, I need healing.
My shield's still broke.
We have no supports.
Alright, he's back.
Kalo, you're pushing way too far in without a team.
Yes.
Alright, it's cool. Everybody reset.
My bad.
It's chilling. We didn't lose that much of a time loss. We know what they have now. We're chilling.
Yeah, we good.
We're all good. We know exactly what they have. We're all good.
Russ and Tor are kind of pushed up.
Alright, so they're gonna have a Torbjorn. Diva, can you take out that turret as soon as we cross the choke?
Give me a sec. I'm almost back in suit.
They're gonna pump my
I want you to
shield.
focus on that turret. Okay, so they're gonna run.
Yeah, I have no
Alright.
shield again.
That's all I need you to focus on right now. Is just the turret. When you dive over there, when you take that turret out, we're gonna go across. Okay?
I took
Turret down.
Alright, go.
I'm going. He's shattered. He's behind.
Huge nade.
Few of them purple.
I have blade.
Ryan's low.
Baby Diva, I think you just die there. You get mech faster. Yeah. Even though you have to get hammered for it. Unfortunate.
Alright, so they use hammer. What else do they have? They have everything. They would have everything, right?
Yeah,
we're close
they
to
should
Nano
have
Blade.
everything.
Yeah, careful VMP.
Yeah. Okay, so we know this Symmetra's gonna be behind us, so I need somebody to look behind us and watch for her, unless you want me to.
I'm spy checking periodically, so.
Yeah, they're gonna mount my shield, so be ready.
Alright. So we have two DPS ults. And we
Sombra
have
behind us.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Nano.
Sombra's in the building.
We have a minute 50.
That's huge. Bet down. Hard push. Torb dead.
That's two ults. Sombra behind.
Wait,
She got out.
Yeah, my mic is on.
Yep.
Just back up, Manzi.
That's two ults.
I have shadow this fight if we can.
Ryan's dead.
I'm dead.
What do we have? What do we have? We're about to have nano blades. We're
Wait,
about to have
wait,
nano
no, no,
blades.
no,
and we
no,
have
wait, they
shatter.
have no tinks, they have no tinks, they have no tinks, both tinks dead.
Everybody, go, 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 right side, right side, right side.
And someone here, someone listen here, I need help. Holy shit, why is the entire team here?
Go, 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 go,
Go, go, go, go, they're down 4, they're down 4.
I got you, bro.
Everybody hold, 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 hold. Tanks, can you hold choke point? Tanks, can you hold choke point?
I got you.
That's what I like. They got cocky.
Alright, good, 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 good. Just don't let them cross. We got this point for free.
No mortality, no mortality.
They use field.
Don't push too far up though. Don't push too far up though.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Why am I fucking work, bro? My fucking space bar.
Nano bladed, nano bladed.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Nano bladed, nano bladed.
Lucio on point, Lucio on point, Lucio on point, Lucio on point.
Oh, I got.
Run slow. Ah, goddammit.
Alright. They wasted B. Alright, that's good. We grab blade.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, we nano blade, we nano blade.
We have nano blade and shatter plus beat. If
Yeah.
we need a big shatter. If we can get a big shatter here, we can go in with nano blade.
Alright, Lucio, play back.
We're
They're
gonna
gonna
have
have, they're gonna have Somber out. You beat when they
I'm
Somber
gonna
out.
top on Hanzo.
I was so confused.
Alright, try to take
Back,
the
back,
Back,
Pull the brakes.
Well, I'm gonna shatter right here.
Cover behind, cover
Cover
behind.
behind.
You shattered.
I'm about thing.
They use
Summer's
field.
still behind, Summer's still behind. Summer gone, Summer gone, Summer gone. No lamp, no lamp, no lamp, no lamp.
I'm trying.
I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. I couldn't take his time.
Oh my fuck, we pushed way too late. Holy shit.
Yeah, like one of the things that you guys could have done and would have helped you a lot is when you guys know that you're gonna take the space, when like really good job at like sorry about that. Really good job at getting like pretty much calling them a mistake because they were pushing too hard on the Genji. They paid for it, and you guys called for the perfect thing. My only concern about that is that you left one person on the point when you guys were trying to push them away. And if you would have had at least 3 people, you would have called that point completely.
Well, see, you know, I would have survived, but for some reason my ability where I could jump backwards wouldn't fucking work.
But so I
end up dying for bullshit.
Yeah,
basically.
but like regardless of that, it's just you always gotta think about the objective before anything. So once you have control of the objective, they're at a disadvantage because they're the ones who lost it on the attack, and you're already defending. And you would have gotten that point for free, and you could have even done a nano blade right there, even if they had beat, because that would have drained that resource, and you guys would have potentially been able to do a lot more to them. So, good job, BW, actually, with the comms. The comms are really good there. Like, don't feel bad. This is a team that's been together for like a year, so like, don't worry about it.
Damn, their ass for playing this game for a year. Holy shit.
I got some weird dude trying to get me to open a link, bro. What is this?
Yo.
Tyrook, you play main tank, right?
I can play main tank.
Okay, I want to see it here.
So I'm probably. I don't think I have enough for another game.
Nah, that's fine. Because I was gonna put Hiso here, anyways. That's fine.
Next time I'll play Widow and actually carry. Alright, boys. See ya.
Alright.
Yeah, no. For main tank, I can play Rhine, and Orisa mainly.
He can lock him in. He's just bad at him. That's what he's saying here.
Okay, no, I want to see. I want to see what it is. So I'm gonna put Tyrook and after this one, Tyrook and Kali, because I haven't seen them play today. After this, okay, it's gonna be our map. It's gonna be our map pick. We've done all map types already, so let's go with something a little bit different.
Control.
We did control already.
Yeah.
The nipple. But you know what? Control is a good map to like if you're playing Orisa or Reinhardt. So this is a good map if we go with. So let's go with. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go to Ilios.
Hey,
I like you. I like you.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to Ilios, okay? And the same thing. Now, I took BW out of the map on purpose because he was calling a lot, and I like that. But I want to see somebody else step it up. BW really loved that, by the way. So I need people to constantly be on the call. Like I said, you guys just want to do as best you can. You guys don't worry about getting the W or whatever. There's no W here.
Okay. So
Alright.
Just play what you're comfortable with.
We're on runes. Runes. Ah, dude.
Let's go Rhine Diva.
Alright.
Alright.
Healers, what do you want to do?
If you're doing Ryan Diva, you can do a Moira Baptiste.
Oh, thanks for
or...
the follow, man.
That could work, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play back.
So
This is a hard brawl map,
so
right?
this is a
Since you're going to
situation
fifth.
where I want to see.
Yeah.
So their play style seems very, very aggressive. So just be more aggressive than them.
So they're.
Alright. I'm gonna try to punish it on May and try to wall them, and if that doesn't work, I can switch Reaper and just delete their tank line.
Yeah.
All
So like, it's good that you guys are identifying the play style, because that way you could, because like based on what you're doing, you could definitely get the feel about how aggressive or how passive they are, or you could call whoever's always out of position. So it's good. It's good that that someone called for that. Like, well, they're playing super aggressive, so we could probably punish that pretty hard. So like, it's all a matter of you finding a way to punish whoever is the aggressor. So like, the aggressor in the situation is gonna be mostly on Hero, the Reinhardt. He's kind of ballsy, and one of the things that happened a lot to him was when Confused was playing Mei, he got caught out a lot because he's playing too far forward. So
Yeah.
so you guys could for this map, he's your bitch. Like, just make him want to not play the game. Like I want you guys to, like, even if you lose this map, I want you to like make sure that after the scrim he punches a wall because he hates Mei or something. So like, in Overwatch, it's a game about control, and if you control the way that this Ryan plays, it's gonna be a lot better for you.
Okay.
So definitely make sure you guys have plans on rotations. So like, I know I called that out for like one of the maps where like you don't want to be stuck one dimensional. Like, a lot of maps have multiple ways to attack it, and multiple different comps that you could switch off if you find that you're not getting any value. So I would definitely always think about how you're gonna attack and how you're gonna defend when you guys are overstepping or giving too much ground to when you guys are being too passive. And that's going to be more harder to identify, especially when people keep getting swapped out in and out here and there. But it's going to be a little bit better when people are more used to it and people are like playing together a little bit more. So there's going to be a situation where where it's literally not worth pushing them if you already got the point. Like, because you already got the control and they got to push into you. So, at that situation, it's like, come to me. I'm not chasing you. Also, be a little bit quicker when it comes to calling out anybody who's out of position, whether they're behind you or to the side. Don't wait till you die and call it. Call it right away.
Yeah.
Listen to the right. Listen to the right. McCree behind. McCree on the flank. McCree on the flank. Stuff like that is important.
Okay.
They want who?
Somebody DC'd, I think, or maybe I think you have to.
Yeah, they
But
restarted.
for who then? Because they got 6 on the field.
No, they joined back. They're back in.
No,
On their team.
they want this other new guy that came in for whatever reason.
No, he's already. They're already in the on their team, I think.
I want to see 5 people in the game.
Because they said Austria, and that's just their support.
Yeah, they're already there. All right.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'm gonna be quiet now. I want to see you guys just play as best you can with that in mind. Okay? Make me proud.
Yes, sir.
All right. All
right. Where do we push? Where do we push?
Right.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Let's try top left first, see how that works, and we can rotate onto point if we need to.
My team
is confused. If you see anyone out of position, just instantly wall them.
Yes, sir.
Like, even a tiny bit out of position.
Alright.
Make this Ryan regret being born.
Exactly.
I think you're
they might be running a Zarya though, so be careful of that because they've been running that tonight.
Yep. Right.
What do you see with your specialized? There's the
we
Ryan.
Run over position.
I hear Sombra.
There's Sombra and a hamster.
Alright, we can punish hamster. can
Somewhere right side.
Are we all here?
Bap up top. Get this bap.
Bap,
Get this
bap, bap,
bap.
bap, bap.
No lamp. No lamp.
No more.
Push, 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 push.
I'm hacked. I'm backing up.
Bap one. Bap dead.
Run.
No.
There, Ryan.
Got a gun.
I'm low as fuck. I'm dead.
Lucia's low.
Get Sombra behind.
Someone's behind us. No hack.
I almost have
Someone's lit.
Ball and Lucio on point.
Ball.
If you can.
I'm on my way.
Ball's dead.
I'm low. I need heals.
No lamp.
Oh, I died here. I couldn't get up.
Back up.
Yeah, back up.
They got a fast EMP.
All right.
That came down to
The
damage.
Rhine might have shatter. The ball might have mines.
Need to freeze more. Alright.
They have a window for sure.
Oh.
Sombra just used EMP, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, he's in.
Okay.
They have shatter window.
Sombra on right. Get Sombra.
behind.
Nice pick.
That's good.
Let's push right.
Alright.
They have a window for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Bap.
Oh, I was about to wall.
There's the shatter.
I got pinned.
I missed the pin.
Ernest walled. Oh, wait, no, he's not. I'm the one that walled myself off. Didn't know mortality.
Alright, no support.
Back up.
Alright, completely regroup. Regroup and spawn.
Alright.
Alright, we have meal.
Okay, so they use shatter.
Look, they're being really aggressive. Pick these guys off.
Yeah.
Ultimate's ready.
Ball has mines.
Alright, where do we push?
Sombra.
Let's go mid.
Sombra, yeah.
Someone
You
was
said
that?
mid?
Mid? Alright.
Somewhere right.
Yep.
Yeah, Sombra's on the right.
What do you want to use?
Somewhere on your Hanzo.
Hanzo's
Let's
wall.
just ball if you can.
Somewhere behind.
I use lamp.
Just trying to clear the mines a bit.
Sombra on right.
Ball behind.
Yep.
Okay, let's push.
Just push it.
Ball frozen.
Good ball. I'm gonna window choke.
Oh.
No lamp.
No lamp.
Get bap.
Careful the dragons. That's EMP. And
So that mine.
And shatter. Jesus.
Aw. Yeah, my bad. I could have touched.
We need more callouts.
Yeah. Shadow, make sure that you play a little bit more with your team. Like
Yeah, I should have used ult.
It's good that you are like creating a distraction when you guys are doing when they're doing a rotation, but relay that information to your
Change
team.
it up,
I'm gonna go Lucio in feed.
Here. I'll go. I'll go monkey. That way we can try to dive in on him. Maybe.
I'm vibing with it.
Let's try to focus the squishies.
Let's push through left room.
Left room?
Yep.
Left.
I'm gonna let them figure it
Alright,
out.
monkey, when you, be careful of, or when you jump in, just be careful of hacks in general from this Sombra.
Yeah. They have the ball.
Ball.
Ignore
Hey,
the
just
ball.
push for left.
Yeah.
Just back up.
He can do
Into
much.
here.
Sombra to the left.
Sombra
Ball
hack.
behind.
Run.
I'm dead.
No lamp.
Ball's dead.
Fall in.
Just get out of there.
Yeah, bad.
Yep. I'm close. I'm 50 with blade.
Yeah, they definitely gotta think better about what
I
they
found
They
their
go to go shoes.
Sombra, Lucio on left side.
Ball is too open. There's no stunts to ball. There's no main.
I'm low. Yeah, I'm dead.
There's no Sombra to make it.
They have EMP.
Yeah, they're gonna have EMP. Careful though.
Balls on me.
EMP and dragons.
This room alone.
Lucio's way behind us. On right side.
They're not calling things.
They don't have mine.
I heard Sombra on left side.
Yeah, she just tried to hack me.
She's still here. She's still here.
If we could get someone to counter the spall.
Lucio is right outside of our spawn.
Sombra's dead. I'm low though.
He's trying to spawn camp.
I got two. I got two. I didn't. I thought I did. They both
He's
got out.
still there.
Back point, no.
No lamp. No lamp.
Alright, got random map.
Behind you guys, Lucio.
Hanzo dead.
Confused is carrying hard right now.
Ball.
Kill the Lucio.
Someone's back.
Kill the
Careful.
Lucio. Kill the Lucio.
Someone no trans.
Kill Lucio.
Some hack.
You're down.
Kill Lucio.
Lucio
Nice.
dead. Okay, nice. We can get Rain here. He's alone.
Watch out, ult.
Run.
Watch out.
The things here. Right no barrier. Oh, LOS set. Ryan's pinning you, Diva.
I got the point.
We got point. Just be careful of the window. Don't peek it.
Ryan dead.
Lucio is on
No
point.
map.
Lucio's really aggressive and looking
Got
for
Hanzo.
We punish him. Just
Yeah.
right. Lucio's out. He's on top right.
Go for the Sombra if we need to.
Ball was low. He just rolled out.
Yeah.
I have primal.
I'm close to a blade.
I have a window. Need to scare him back.
I have beat.
Okay, what do they have? What do they have?
It looks like they're pushing left.
They don't have a window. They don't have any balls anymore.
Ryan's on left side. He's alone. We can punish this Ryan on left side alone.
Punish the Lucio.
They probably have a beat as well.
They have Shredder.
Ball's on me.
And they don't have any beat.
You're investing in a lot of ults.
Do it again. Can you do it again?
Did they use shatter?
No.
So
I
they
got-
definitely have shatter.
Confused.
Lucio Hanzo.
Holy
I died.
shit, dude.
Yeah, so they have Shatter, a beat, and probably
No,
Dragon.
they pop
Yeah, I
beat.
was
They
gonna
pop
say
beat.
dragons.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, they pop beat at the very end.
Okay, I didn't see
Okay, I'm
that.
just gonna speed us in and
Um,
kill Lucio.
punish this Lucio.
No. We have to touch. We have to touch.
Touch, yeah.
Okay.
Leave him alone. I'm hacked.
I just got south.
Got BAP.
Someone's behind us. Doesn't really matter. I'm hacked though.
Ah,
I died
fell
a
in
ball.
lines.
I can maybe touch though.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Overtime
to get in,
again.
Primal to get in. Primal to get in.
nice. That's.
Next time, Tyrook, Primal to get in. When it's like
Okay.
that, like any type of like normally for last contest, you want to go in there, and you want to switch to like anybody that's super quick to get there. So like Lucio, Moira,
Yeah.
your Tracer, your anybody that's quick, and if you Winston and you got a Primal, just Primal and just jump and get the fuck in there. Like, you want to try to get in there, but your face tanking a lot on Monkey, and you want to try to use your verticality a lot. So try to use a little bit more high ground whenever you can.
Alright, here's
Primal
that.
also resets your jumps. So if you jump then Primal, you can jump right again. For recontest.
I could go bridge.
What do we? Oh.
I'm gonna say Lucio for now.
Big would have been a good one, honestly.
Which way are we pushing?
Yeah, we didn't
Here,
talk
let's
at all.
go.
That was bad. Ball's on point.
Yeah.
They have
Here,
Sin.
I'm with
They're
four
on
of you.
above point.
They're not- just down point.
They're gonna bunker on point. Make sure that's right towards you pushing.
Yeah.
Unless you can sit now. Sit. Left side. Behind you, back.
That was symmetric.
Alright, Sim
I
dead.
got pinned. I got pinned.
Help her, monkey. Holy. Just you on? Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, when we there's gonna be turrets on point. Careful.
Okay, I think I'm gonna switch off
Yep.
Lucio.
Here, let's go around the backside.
Lucio's on high ground. Top. There's a ball over here. Yeah, there's a shield.
Pushing up, right? Pushing up with the.
Reloading.
You're trying to.
Drink that. We have a pick.
Let's push.
Oh, what was that pin?
I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
Lucio behind you.
That's how a pincer attack.
Reloading.
Lucia's low.
Bullshit.
Lucia's low.
Don't go for the ball of your monkey.
They're mine.
Go for the ball. You gotta go for squishies.
Yeah.
Go for squishies.
Ball on me. Ball.
They have tire, be careful.
Slept him.
Break the mortality, break the no mortality.
Yep.
Run south. Ball salted on.
Play slow.
Oh, I'm.
Go.
Alright, I have blade.
Punch into
I have
it.
nano.
Ball's low.
Oh, we have nano blade.
You know, blade.
Yeah, for sure. Jump sleep on me.
It's like a low.
We just figured. We just figured.
Can I get some
I got jumped. I got jumped. Yep.
Back up. Just back up. Back
You're
up.
new window.
Back.
Back.
I ran right into a jump rat.
I just did a small brain. I forced
Ball's
a
low,
lamp.
ball's
I have
low.
no lamp.
Reloading.
Yep.
Like, I would've
Come-
kept the
oh,
Doomfist-
fuck.
I
Oh,
would
that's not
definitely
good.
keep the Doomfist
I
here,
no,
but
we
that
just
would definitely
vibe
been
out of
far
their
away.
LOS.
But like also just the way you play. Like,
Okay, we got a touch here
monkey,
soon.
like
Yeah, we got
to
it.
make sure
I
that
can
you
prime
go
one
in
touch.
here
Alright.
and target the
Touch.
squishies. You try to focus too many of the
We can
tanks
nano blade as well.
as Winston, and
Yeah.
it's not good.
Yep.
I have touch.
Just tell me when.
Alright, go in.
Go in, go
Ready?
Alright, nano me.
Do it, do it.
Lucio's off.
No lamp.
I'm in a trap. Baps one.
Reloading. Reloading.
Kill the people that are there.
Baps dead.
Get that
Symmetra on point. Symmetra on point.
Ryan dead.
That's one.
Oh, they got
What do they
TP.
got? What do they got?
They got teleport.
They're TPing up here. There's only two of them. We kill them.
I can't get up there.
They're alone.
Ball on me.
Lucio's over here. Lucio's out.
I'm low. They're on point.
Ball's on point. Ball's on point. He dropped mines. I cleared him.
Alright, they wasted mine.
I'm low.
Lucio's
Alright,
right side.
Huge.
Nice. Alright. They're probably gonna have shatter.
Then I'm gonna teleport.
And
This-
maybe window
Yeah.
and tire.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they definitely have
Yeah, try to
tire.
save immortality for tire.
Balls back.
I can't see you
Balls
guys.
up top. Balls up top. I see someone in. They're coming through the bottom right.
I'm just trying to control high ground. Ball's below you guys. Nah, he's rolling back to Team Mega.
Reinhardt's here.
Symmetra's top left.
I'm shattered.
They're shattered.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop shots.
I died on point.
Alright, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
GG.
GG though. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do good on calls, my bad.
Yeah, same here.
It's okay, it's okay.
So there's a fine line between staying by the point and staying on the point. And by staying too close to the point, like literally on it, you guys gave him way too much map control. I know Symmetra got called to the right, and that would have been a perfect opportunity for you, Tyrook, to just go in there and just start going for her. Your target part is a little skewed on the monkey. You kind of turn a lot to the tanks to try to zap them. You want to go more for the squishies. You want to squish. You want to just always go for the squishy. Like boss behind you, you can't really do much about it. There's a couple opportunities where you would have been able to go to the front and just continue to just grind down the front line super easy.
Okay.
That's a lot of it. Just the engagement when it comes to communication with your diva on how to dive properly, or with your off tank, how to dive properly into the targets when it comes to dive. Monkey is very important. You want to go in, boom, go out. You use a lot of when you have control of the map, go to high ground, wait till they come in, zap them from behind, drop, and when you're going low on health, go right back up, and then get healed up.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess
yeah, Monkey's not one of my main characters that I play.
That's fine.
I do play him a decent bit. I used to play him on console, so.
No, that's fine. It's just a matter of just knowing how you engage in a lot of these fights. I definitely see things are definitely starting to get better with different players, like when it comes to callouts, and that's really good. It just needs to be more consistent. And because like as Monkey, you don't want to face tank too much. So like But like there was also a situation when you could potentially pick the Orisa and just cramp yourself on point, like on well, and just you would have done probably even more work than we would on the monkey. But like it just a lot of it just abusing high ground is one of the biggest
Yeah.
things when it comes to that. The diva can do the same thing because you could just be up there, and especially when you have an Ana, that can heal from range. It shouldn't be too much of a problem to like you just drop down, stab some people, jump right back up, get healed up, do it again. It's just a matter of that. You could also do like a double bubble situation where like you can get bubble by a Zarya if you're playing with that. Go in, bubble by a Zarya, drop your bubble, and just do as much work as you can. But a lot of that is very dependent on you getting squishies. Squishies are the most important part of Winston. And then when you got Primal, just pop it, especially in those maps, chuck people off the ledges. And if you can chuck people off the ledges, like grab like one or two of the squishies and just beat them against the wall because that way they can't move and they are at your mercy at that point.
Kind of like what I did with Lucio when I primaled in.
When it comes to setting up for nano blades, you want to be more decisive on how to do it. So like if you already call for a nano blade, you want to like instantly like okay I'm ready, and your Genji should already be dashing up in the air before the nano blade even the nano even goes out. It needs to be like it needs to be like decided, done, executed, and you go. Confused. I did see like you popped off pretty well there. You guys stay competitive. Confused just destroy the enemy team almost by himself.
Call me a Genji one trick.
You're a dirty Genji one trick.
There's an upside and a downside to all that. They didn't really punish you too hard for that, which is okay.
No, they didn't.
Another thing that happened there is they noticed right away that you guys weren't running too many like stuns in particular, so that's why they were running ball the whole entire time. So there was no Mei to just lock down the ball. There was no McCree to flashbang. There was no break to make his life miserable, or even like a Sombra to just make him regret his decision. So you guys gotta think more actively on how to do counters of that situation, because you're gonna play against teams that are gonna notice things about you guys. Like, oh, these guys don't know how to play. They don't play anything that stun locks. We're gonna go in there for free, or like nothing that you guys could have done. If you notice, it really didn't run his scan at all in those three maps. Afara with a Mercy, boom, easy. They could have done nothing against you. What were they running? Nothing that could have countered you. So like.
No, I feel dumb. I should have noticed.
So like it just identifying when to switch to a counter pick in order to get the most value, and so that you guys are not at a disadvantage when it comes to each engagement. You want to be a lot more precise, and you want to do these switches early enough when you identify things, and that way you can very easily counter them. Like I said, a lot like you made an observation about the aggression, but you guys should have made it. I think somebody called for we need to switch to something to counter this ball, but no one actually actively went and switched. So like I did hear the call for it and well, but I didn't actually see a switch for that. Mind you, this is a team that is an actual like team that's been together for like a year, and that's the type of synergy that they have. But you guys saw they're mortal; they bleed. So it's all about making sure that you guys are getting the most value out of your engagement and out of your comps, keeping your communications up. Our tracking is getting there. I definitely hear a lot more, a little bit more planning here and there, and you guys just want to stay with that, consistent, and just making sure that you're more precise and more concise of your location and where you're going to engage, when you're going to pull back, when a fight needs to just reset. When a fight is close to reset, chuck yourself off the ledge, whatever. Just don't get staggered, because that's the worst thing you can do. Just die.
Yeah.
Die.
Hey, folks, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Just before I forget, and before everybody leaves, if you were in a match, can you toss up your replay codes for the other guy? He wants to see him. Because if you're like, I spectated a lot, so when you spectate, you don't get replay codes. So any match
I also recorded the whole scrim, so we're good.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, if you got it, then okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
I recorded the whole scrim overhead.
I just want to make sure he asked for that so he can see. So.
Yeah. Just tell him that I'll post the VOD later.
All right, that's great. Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Otherwise than that, you just keep that in mind. Again, I gotta call out BW just because as a support player, being somebody who's a shot caller who just calls and takes control is really important. And as long as your team listens to you, you're gonna be good. So this goes for BW, for Zen, for Tom, and for Elite. It's just important that you guys are always you guys are pretty much the sheep herders, and everybody else are sheep, or and your job is to like don't look over there, stupid. Go forward. Don't look over there, stupid. Go to the side. Like okay, you're wandering. Come back here. And a lot of it is like that because as a support player, you have more access on how the map is. Right, you have more of a view, especially if you're playing like Zen or you're playing like Bap or you're playing like Ana, any of those heroes. You can always tell like who's wandering, like if like all of a sudden like I saw Shadow a couple times like just wander, like like just taking a walk, at that point you gotta
Saying
pull
hi,
you
Chris
gotta
Vaughn.
you gotta pull the leash and tell them, hey, come back here, like,
So we got to be cat wranglers.
yeah, you gotta wrangle your teammates, and that as a pro player, that's the most important part. Wrangle your teammates so they're more together, so that people are not getting caught out of position. So you guys are always together. So there's always as a unit, especially when you're playing a lot of these rush comps. You're gonna be at a disadvantage whenever you have somebody like, okay, so you're pushing 5 people, but your diva's to the left. Oh, and I mean all the way to the left on the other side of the map. All of a sudden, you guys are taking a 5v6 because the diva's like whatever somewhere.
Yeah.
If she would have been, if the diva would have been with you guys, you could have had more resources with the defense matrix to absorb and deal with the aggression that they have. Because whenever it's a situation that it's gonna be like a team versus a team that has a disadvantage, that's when you can identify. You could just push hard on them because it's only 5 of them. Equally, when they're playing like a Sombra comp, it's your job to pick up the tempo. The faster you play against a Sombra comp, the better. Because a lot of the times, the Sombra is going to be looking for people to hack or to like harass. So she's not going to be in her front line. So they're going to be at a disadvantage until she like shows up. So whenever you identify a Sombra comp, they're playing Sombra. Obviously, do the spy checking and all that stuff, and try to check her ult, but also make sure to just go full ham on the front line because they're missing a DPS at that point. Otherwise than that, there's a lot more to go into it, but I gotta look more at the VOD after this.
Alright.
All right.
All right.
Any questions?
No.
No questions at all. All right. Well,
If I think of any, can I like text you?
my DMs are open for any team-related questions. Don't worry about it. So just go
Okay.
ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys,
Okay.
you guys are dismissed.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye, kids.
Have a good night, everyone.
See you.
Have a good one.